Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Contest of Speed. Tonight we have the Americas tier. It's going to be wonderful. We're going around Suzuka, a great track to drive. We've had 3 brilliant races leading up to this point, but this is by far and away the best tier in terms of racing. We've had some brilliant races, especially when I've been commentating with my wingman for tonight, and wingman for the near future and possibly far future as well. It's Titchy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Has the
Good
stream
evening.
even started? That brilliant, great start. But yeah,
Has it started?
it has. Hopefully,
Oh.
we might have completely missed all of the intro. I don't know how quickly it started because I don't think my thing was. Doesn't matter. Right, we're loading in.
We're away.
Quick update on what's happening leading up to tonight's race. Oh, let's mute that. I don't know how much of the intro it got, so we're winging it. Screw it. We might have completely missed all that, to be honest, but anyway.
Doesn't matter. We'll carry on.
Doesn't
anyway.
matter. We'll stumble
Soldier
through.
on.
Yeah. Alp is 105 points in the lead, with
That's the champion.
Fenrique in second. Second place battle is very tight between 5 drivers. Fenrique on 155 points, Mitch on 148. Big Slater in fourth on 139, Juventus 130, and Arbart 125. So we'll be looking at that tonight. Mercedes are by far and away leading the Constructors' Championship, and it's overcast! Yes!
Yes. The greatest conditions of all time.
Hopefully we'll be sick. Good rain then. Good rain. I've got to remember I'm actually leading, so let's get control of the cameras.
Did that quicker than you did, clearly.
So hopefully we should maybe be able to see some rain tonight. I
The
can
car's fired up.
enable the track map today because Suzuka is
Oh, it's a
quite
great place.
quite thin. Have you got your corner names researched?
No.
Disgraceful.
To view.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I do actually.
That's why you're the lead.
Thank you. Thank you. Correct. First out on track is Flip Flop Fish.
Yeah, nailed it first time.
Nailed it first time and only time.
And then Rage comes in. Whole gaggle of cars coming up.
So yeah, Flip Flop Fish, second appearance in Contest of Speed. Speaking of appearances, Lopez, we'll try that again. Lopez is out on track in the Renault, new Renault driver making his debut tonight. Has been in stream a fair bit though. Right. Yeah, we'll be seeing what he can do tonight. I've heard he's a very quick driver and one to look out for. Interesting, a lot of drivers out on the soft tyre. I really hope we see a wet race, I really do.
Or we're going to be at a wet end of qualifying. You never know.
Could be. Could be. Oh, and Lopez has invalidated his outlap. Anyway, we'll go back to Flip Flop Fish, who is starting his lap going down the main straight into the very well named first curve. And going into the snake.
Thanks, Blades. Just leave it with my secretary.
Yep,
We've got Misani.
good. Fish finger side. Ready for us after the race. Oh, Flip Flop Fish getting a bit edgy outside of there. Is that a driver gone? Or is he letting people by? Is it Raidcon? He's on the gravel. Raidcon is in the gravel. In the S section. very easy to lose it in there. Very difficult section indeed. But we'll move back to Flip Flop Fish, who's setting his time on the softs.
This is invalidated.
Oh, and we've lost another driver.
It's Juventus.
And it's Juventus. The Ferrari's having a nightmare of quali because a certain Mitch,
who is out on track right now,
has got himself a quali ban after last week's, well, shambles on his part, it has to be said. We'll skip over to Flip Flop Fish, who is rounding the last curve to get to the line and do a 1:28.5. I think he'll be looking to get that time down. Said he had very little practice going into this race, actually.
I've lost it.
Oh no! Oh god, I've viewed his profile, I didn't get him in time.
Genius.
Yeah, it was good that. Fenrique putting it on pole with a 1:28.1. Very decent banker lap from him.
Right on the racing line as well.
That is unfortunate. See if we can catch a glimpse of that actually. Where's he put it? Yeah, Mitch coming in to retire or just stay in the pits. You see me flying, setting a 1:30.7 on the hards. Who should we go to? Element 10. Where's he? Coming out of Spoon, down the back straight. He's not doing a lap, which is interesting. Must have been giving his teammate maybe a tow. We'll skip over to Bodhod though, who is on a lap, going into Dunlop Curve. Very tricky corner, can very easily lose it in there. And the first Degner, got to attack that with all you can. Going through Degner 2 now, up into Kobayashi Curve. It's good to see a lot of people in the chat, very active. Yeah. It's nice to see.
Blaming the bump on the main straight.
Blaming the bump on the 8. Yeah, it is. That is another great point. Mitch is bored. Shouldn't get a quali ban then, should you? Alp! It's just set an insane lap time. 1:27.3.
To be fair, practicing with him all week, he's been doing it all the time.
Oh.
He can go faster as well.
Not even with track evolution. Anyway, back to Bodhod, who's coming into the final chicane, or Casio Triangle, through the last curve and across the line, setting a 1:29.6, putting him up to P6. Baker, in the meantime, P5 with a 1:28.8. Slater as well, P3 with a 1:28.4.
No one's actually on a lap right now.
No, which is unfortunate. So we've hit a bit of downtime. Mitch predicting Alp will be in the 1:26s, and with that first lap time, I'm going to go with yes. Yes, indeed.
Anyone going to get in with it within a second of him?
Flip Flop Fish already giving Alp credit for a nice win. We'll definitely have to go on board with Alp later on in the session.
Yeah.
Seeing absolutely insane lap time.
Again.
Who's going to start a lap? Who's the next person to start a lap? Raidcon.
I believe it is Raidcon, yes.
It is indeed. DRS Open down the pit straight. Raidcon, of course, the only Tier 3 driver in. Oh, sector 3 yellow. I think that was just someone getting out of the way. Yeah, Raidcon, of course, is the Tier 3 representative in the Americas tier.
It was Lopez round.
Oh dear.
He's committing with his lap anyway.
I think he was on an out lap, to be honest.
He was, yeah.
But yeah, Raidcon attacking the first Degner. That's what you got to do with that corner, but it can fling your car out and put you into the gravel going into the second Degner. Who's on a lap behind him?
Flip Flop Fish, but he's not on that.
Yeah. So Raidcon going round. That corner there is actually called 200R.
Right.
It's like a knockoff 130R. Raycon looking a bit twitchy through Spoon, very difficult corner, double left-hander. You have to get it bang on if you want to make as much time as you can through there. Through the flat-out left-hander of 130R into the hard braking zone of Casio Triangle. Very difficult section of the track, but these F1 cars make it look easy.
That's a fifth little fish line down here.
And he's ran out of VRS before crossing the line to make a 1:29.5. I know Raycon can go faster than that based off his times I've seen in practice. Lot of soft times.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Who should we go on board with?
Lopez is coming around.
Yes, we'll give the new guy some stream time. He's finishing a lap, for God's sake. Anyway, Lopez comes around the final turn. 129 flat from him, up to P6. Blank as well. 7th place with a 129.1, sector 3 yellow. Can't see it, to be honest. Can't see it.
It's big slater slowing down, I think. The start is that.
So, who else is on a lap?
Everybody now.
Element 10 coming round the final bend. What's he going to do? 129.4. Is the track getting slower?
Oh, it did in tier 3 as well.
It did. Track got slower as the session went on.
It was weird.
We'll go on board with Perry. And we'll go on board.
Oh, love an on board.
We will, into the first turn and second turn. Very difficult corner. You need to get it bang on, or otherwise it can send you wide. Through the twisting and turning S section.
Flip-flop fish is purple in sector 2.
Oh, Perry wide. Up Dunlop curve, and he's lost it, and he's gone! Oh no, Perry! The pressure of the stream has... Oh no, he went wide, caught a bit of grass on the outside, and bang, he's dead. In the meantime, Raycon's letting people past all at 130R, and that's a weird place to come back onto track. He's got away with it though. We'll go over to Alp, who is on a lap himself.
Raycon's really cruising.
He might have run out of fuel, you know. Yeah. Alp in the meantime. I need to remember the buttons. Alp in the meantime, getting a toe off his teammate down the back straight into 130R. Fenrique will move out the way, going into Casio Triangle. Hard braking point. Cut the first turn, cut the second turn. He took that beautifully over the death bump. Shortest possible way to the line, and he set a 127.2. Just improving, just teasing a 126
on a track that looks like it's getting slower.
And then he's given Fenrique a toe. We'll watch the other Mercedes now through the S section. Very difficult through here. You don't want to be touching any of the inside curves, as it could send the car round. Get as close to the inside curve of Dunlop curve as possible. Everyone's round. I think we're going to be seeing some safety cars tonight. The rate this is going.
I was just watching on board with him. Went round.
Into the heavy braking zone of Kobayashi curve. Need a good exit here. Down the long right-hander, which then leads into Spoon curve. It's a great line through there. How good will his exit be? It's not bad. It's not bad. So down the back straight now. How well will you negotiate 130R? Very well. Into Casio Triangle. He's taken that nicely. Coming up to across the line now with a 127.9. Very good lap from Fenrique. Not enough to beat Big Slater though, who has set a cheeky 127.900 for P2.
See that.
You really do. Who else should we? Is Grugux King on a lap? No. He's on very low ERS if he is.
Yeah, he's running out of fuel as well.
Yeah,
So
he's in the pits.
Lopez has just started on that.
Bodhod's in the pits. Lopez, the new guy. He will get his stream time into the first turn. That is a terrible camera angle for there.
Yeah.
Anyway, through the S section now. Everyone's looked decent through the S's, to be fair.
Yeah.
We've had a couple spins, but from what I've seen, people have practiced well. Dunlop curve.
They've practiced their Japan short.
They have practiced their Japan short. Clearly not the long, because Dunlop curve's been a bit of a... 4 tenths up on his previous best. Continues this on, he'll be looking for a top time to start the race on. Thanks, Blades, for the host of one viewer. I don't know. Don't really know how Twitch works, to be honest. Just here to speak over a virtual F1 race. Anyway, round spoon curve goes Lopez. Didn't see his sector 2 split because it's not happened yet.
Blank's gone out on the mediums and he's 6 tenths down and he's just invalidated. Good job.
Good job. Well done. 6 tenths up is Lopez. Oh, slightly wide there at 130R, but he's kept it within track limits. Through Casio Triangle.
Over the bump.
Over the bump and across the line. Set of 128.3.
Not bad, not bad.
It's not bad, but I think he would have been looking for better after the sector 1 time he's set. Anyway, in the meantime, who else is on the lap?
Blank's round again.
Blank's round again. Let's get that on. Oh, never mind.
He's finished now, he's done it.
He's finished his round.
Sorted himself out.
Before I could get him.
Genius.
So the last... Oh.
Is that Lopez?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just slowing down. So we should expect to see all the drivers coming round now, or coming out the pits now to...
gone.
Oh no.
I said it really quick and did it.
Did as well. Well done.
Oh, he's right in the way
It's
as
a
well.
Dunlop curve, and oh my god. Just reverse off track, mate, please. Oh. Oh, and a Ferrari coming round of Juventus. It's alright, he's got out of the way. Speaking of which, Juventus actually not set a lap yet. So, both Ferraris are going for
the joint recovery drive.
Yeah, they're going for last 1-2 challenge.
It's a bit optimistic.
It is.
Especially with the pace Alp is showing.
Yeah, Alp currently about 7 tenths clear of the nearest competitor in qualifying. Alright, Greg, in chat there. Let's go over to You See Me Flying, who is going through the S section. Interestingly, on overtake ERS, not the choice I would have gone with, but okay. Negotiating Dunlop curve nice and smoothly through the 2 Degners, looking good. And he is, I missed the sector 1 split because it's not where I thought it was. Where are all these yellow flags coming from?
I think it was out.
You See Me flying down the long right hander into spoon curve.
Juventus is on a lap that really matters now.
He is. I'll move over to him in a second. He's in some traffic though.
Yeah. Hopefully people get out of the way of him. Unless they're on a lap as well. Alp is not on a lap.
So You See Me Flying, going around the last curve, which that is actually what that turn's called, by the way, where the bump is. Last curve.
So
you've got first curve and last curve. There's no middle curve. Oh, Lopez has retired in the pits. Let's move to Juventus, who is going through spoon curve as we speak. His lap is currently valid, so that is good to see. And he will be getting a tow from the Toro Rosso of Bodhod, who lets him by safely. Through 130R and into Casio Triangle. Juventus goes. Putting the first corner well. Yeah, using the track limits to his advantage. taking the shortest route to the line and setting a 1:28.5 to go to P7.
Not bad for a one-shot quali.
Not bad indeed. That is quali finished with in terms of drivers who have not finished their lap. Sorry. Who else have we got?
Now Bothod's behind Juventus on a lap.
Blank's trying to set a mediums time, I think.
Again, and he's gone round again. Look.
Yeah, and he's again. You're gonna have to wait.
You've got time now, not now.
Interestingly, the Mercedes didn't. Oh no, Fenrique set a 1:27.4. Sorry.
Yeah, Alp didn't go again. He just helped.
Yeah. Who are we going on with? Bodhod.
Yeah. Can he pop himself into the top 10?
Can he? I don't know.
Which is probably what Blank wants as well.
Exactly. Yeah,
Go
probably.
and
Saying that, I think Blank's time is on the softs.
Yeah. He's been trying to beat it on the mediums for the rest of qualifying.
In the meantime, Bodhod going down the back straight is a tenth and a half up.
Baker now coming in, who's 2 tenths up on his time.
We'll have a look at Baker then. Round the last turn.
Would move him up to P8, possibly 7.
Oh, clips the grass there. P8 it is. Let's go over to Bodhod, who has.
He's coming. He's dodged into the pit lane. Didn't want it.
What I'm taking from that is it's not raining at the start of the race.
And he wants to start the. I think Mitch said that it's overcast the whole time.
Oh.
I believe that was mentioned in the chat.
Why can we not have this in Tier 3?
Yeah, we'd be ruining everybody.
We would.
And in Tier 1 now that I'm a Tier 1 driver.
Alright. Oh, Blank's had a nightmare.
I saw him retire.
Bit of an awkward pit entrance for Juventus there. Brilliant.
And he binned it in the pit lane.
He binned it and his car was like perpendicular to the pit entrance.
Oh, wow. Oh, you can run through the grid order now if you want.
I can indeed, actually. It is over. So, P1, what a surprise. It's Alp with a 1:27.2. Unfortunately, didn't get into the 1:26s today. Fenrique with a 1:27.4 starts P2 to have a Mercedes 1-2 position. Big slate. What is that camera angle? I've never seen that before. It was on a chase cam. Anyway. Slater in P3. Alongside him is Flip Flop Fish. P4. Lopez on his debut will be happy with a P5. You see me flying P6. He'll be happy with that. Juventus P7. Baker P8 in the Williams. The Red Bull of Element 10 in P9. Blank rounds out the top 10 in his Alfa Romeo.
Come on, team.
Car. Bodhod, the first of the tyre choice drivers in P11. I said that wrong, but we're going with it. Raidcon P12. Perry the Dog after his massive accident in P13. Grugux King in P14. Arbar didn't set a lap as he died on the death bump in P15, and Mitch is last because
incidents prior to this race.
Yes, a Spanish turn 9 incident.
Fast right-handers. Yeah.
DK
Very
is
tricky.
in the chat. Unfortunately, couldn't make tonight.
Thanks
DK,
for supporting, though.
Where are you, McLaren, mate? McLaren. Right, predictions, lads, in chat and Hitchy. What do we think? Top 3.
Is it too easy to say Alp's going to win?
Yes, Baker. Press the X button. Naughty boy.
It's a Mercedes one too. Got it written all over.
So you've got an Alp win. Fenrique second. Who's third?
I'm going to go with Flip Flop Fish.
Flip Flop Fish, second, third place of the season in 2 races. I'm going to go with Fenrique to win.
Bold.
Flip-Flop Fish second. And Lopez third. Alp's not going to get a podium. And this is mainly based on the fact he bet I wouldn't get a podium in my Tier 3 race.
Someone's holding a grudge.
No, not holding a grudge at all.
Not holding a grudge.
No. DK's bet Alp for all 3 positions.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alp's going to pick up all 10 points finishing places today.
Yes, he is. And with the dominance he's showing in this season, I wouldn't be surprised.
How long till he wraps up the title?
Well, actually, that's a very good point, because he's very close.
They've got...
How many races?
They've got 6, including this one now. No, they've got 7.
Right.
It's 7.
Okay, we're getting quite close.
How many do we have left?
I don't know, to be honest. I've not really put...
We got 5 left.
With the calendar changing off, I haven't really got a clue how many races are left.
We've got Baku. And then I don't know after that. I'm lost.
How many safety cars will there be?
Tasty question.
I'm going to go with 1.
Thanks, Blade. 6 races left.
6. Right,
is that for us or them?
7. Oh, 6.
6 for them.
6 for these.
Oh, solid. Thank you.
Alp might be able to win.
So 7 for these guys. 7.
We really should have calculated this before the stream. Alp might be able to... I don't know.
That is...
105 points he's leading by.
It's 100... No, he can't win today then.
It's 6 for these guys.
So no, after this race it'll be 6. So it'll be 156
no.
points. He needs to be ahead.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So after this...
Yes.
He needs to be 156 points ahead.
Good point.
157 to wrap up the title, mathematically. Surprised I said that word right. Couldn't say word though, could I?
Dom in the chat saying Juventus is due for some good results. I hope this camera angle changes for the start of the race, because I can't even see the grid.
Yeah, I'm at Mitch at the back. Oh, and it's gone to that camera angle as well. Can't see anything.
So we don't have the glitch, so it's 5 lights. Oh, and Big Slater jumped the start!
Oh no!
And we're off, and Alps had a decent start for once, and Big Slater thunders into the lead because he cheated. Fenrique, in the meantime, up the inside of Alp, who holds...
Mitch is up to 13th after 1 turn.
Probably one of his better laps. Forget that, Arbar's gone up 4 positions into 11th. Anyway, meantime, onto the front runners. Big Slater leading the pack after his jump start. He'll be wanting to get away as quick as possible and serve that penalty. Unlucky for him, it will be a drive-through. Very clean, actually, through here at the first lap. As we go up into Kobayashi curve. Very nice corner in there from everybody. Element 10 gone for a move up the inside. Side by side with Baker.
Harry and Raycon took the soft option.
That's a good point. I forgot to actually check who's gone for what.
We were too busy talking.
We were. I love talking, and it's been my downfall, that. Ooh.
Everyone else went mediums.
Everyone else outside the top 10 went for mediums, and I think the top 10, if I can find the thing, has stayed pretty much the same as it was.
Yes.
So that's boring, guys, at the top 10. Sorted out. Big Slater's serving, yeah, not what I would have done. I would have waited it out.
Oh no. Perry's Bothod's gone round at the back and Perry's just got into him.
Oh no.
And they're both in the pit lane now.
Both in the pits. Oh, and Perry very close to the wall there. Someone got a 5-second penalty there.
It was Bothod for a severe collision with
Juventus
Perry.
in the meantime up 3 positions to P4.
As is Mitch.
As is Mitch and Arbar. Yeah, everyone seems to be going up there from the start, but it's because nothing changed and Big Slater had to serve a drive-through.
Yes.
So apart from Mitch, Arbar and Juventus and Raycon, everyone stayed the same.
Big selector has
as
some
well
free
as
air now.
Parry and Baldhard. I need to find the tyres. There we go. So, Flip Flop Fish is keeping up with Fenrique. I didn't actually notice Alp's just done one already.
Oh, big selector's gone wide.
Oh! Flip Flop Fish went wide as well through Spoon Curve, and that's left him vulnerable to Juventus down the back straight. Could we see him move into 130R? I think Juventus has backed out of the move. However, no, not close enough to go. Ooh, Flip Flop Fish has already gained 3 seconds.
Already?
That is impressive, especially around this track. So Alp settled 132 flat. Very nice. In the meantime, Flip Flop Fish looking for a move on Fenrique. Fenrique, of course, well, no one had DRS then. That was just pure straight line speed and slipstream from Flip Flop Fish. Why is he always in battles? He'll just have a boring race. You have to say his name every 5 seconds, man.
2 second gap already. He's checked out.
He's gone. He's gone. It's gonna.
Slater's come in early.
Oh, and Flip Flop Fish looking for a move up the inside. Oh, and he's gone wide. And Juventus up the inside of him into the second Degner. And Lopez has followed through. Oh, and Flip Flop Fish has had a nightmare. He's lost about 3 positions. Side by side now, where you see me flying. You see me flying with the inside line, so he will hold on to that position. And Flip Flop Fish has dropped from 3rd to 6th in the matter of about 3 corners, it must be. In the meantime, Blank has gone past Element 10. Oh, he's kept it! How has he done that? That was incredible! That was honestly insane. In the meantime, we've completely missed a few overtakes. Flip Flop Fish. Oh, and Baker up the inside of You See Me Flying. However, You See Me Flying got the inside line for the next turn. Baker.
Now up to 8th in the mediums.
Baker will have. Oh, he won't have DRS, and You See Me Flying has literally no ERS, which has allowed Baker to go up the inside. That's a very interesting camera angle. And make that move complete. So Alp is already 4 seconds now ahead of Fenrique. Alp, who is a tier 1 driver, it must be said.
Safety car out.
Yeah, get the safety car out. Side by side with Juventus going into the first Degner. Some great racing from these guys. We've got quite the fight here for P2, it must be said.
I mean, I'd expect Arbar could actually be up there. And
he could.
And the end.
Arbar with a flying start and keeping pace with the soft runners. Interestingly, this track doesn't have that much. Fenrique's got wing damage, I've just noticed.
Oh yes, he does.
So that's why Alp's just checked out. Yeah. Fenrique doing well to hold up.
Doing the teammate job.
However, this will help Arbar have a chance at P2. Oh, Juventus looking for the inside at Casio. Triangle. And he's gone for it. Ooh, squeezed. It is. However, I think he'll have him here. He is so close to the back of that Mercedes at this point. Look at the queue lining up. Enrique getting hounded for P2. And Juventus has made the move up the inside stick. I don't know who I'm on with it. Now we switch to Lopez, see how he gets on with getting past the damaged Mercedes of Fenrique. He'll be upset with that damage. I wonder when he got it actually.
I don't know. Well, Slater had damage.
It's not been a bad start to the race, has it? Played to sum that up well. In the meantime, however, Flip Flop Fish getting the move done before the hairpin, which is actually what it's called as well as Kobayashi Curve. I got a corner map up earlier and it was genuinely called hairpin.
Oh wow.
I love the corner names around
Love Japan.
Japan. Spoon Curve, why have you named it that? Looks like a spoon.
Oh, fair enough. Carry on.
Anyway, forget the corner names around Japan.
You see me flying.
Flip-flop fish, go for it, move up the inside of 130R, that's nice from him.
His lack of our ERS.
Oh! And Lopez has just gone for an epic dive bomb up the inside of Fenrique. Fenrique, I think, needs to pit, to be honest, because he can make it to the ends on the mediums here.
It's just ruining his race.
He's also ruining the race. Oh, and Arbar has made a move on You See Me Flying before the first turn was even necessary. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Slater. So Fenrique's doing a good job of splitting the front-running drivers.
Yeah. It's not good for everybody else.
It's not.
It's good for Alp.
It's good for Alp, and it's good for Juventus. Sector 1 yellow, and that is Grugrux King. No! I'll always be a Grugrux King fan after China.
Oh, that was my first
Love
time
that man. But unfortunately, he's gone into the wall at the S section, must have clipped the inside curb and gone round, and he's lost a bit of front wing for his efforts. In the meantime, we'll go back to Fenrique and the battle of him, Lopez and Baker, and soon to be Arbar, who will be loving this on the mediums. Lopez up the inside of 130R. Oh, Fenrique running wide with the front wing damage.
2-stop would have been quicker for Slater.
Yeah, but you've got to think track position as well. It's not too easy a track to actually get by.
He is going.
Arbar trying his best to get into DRS range of Baker. Fenrique needs to pit now.
Yes, he does.
Really does. No.
Someone tell Fenrique to pit.
Or understand us. He is Brazilian.
Yes, true.
Well, Blaze, that's because you're slow, mate. That's why no one had a problem overtaking you. You were slow and on mediums when everyone else was on fresh mediums. So, battles. We've got the You See Me Flying train, which is holding up Element 10 and Mitch.
Mitch is direct competitor in Arbar.
It is. So we'll be wanting to... Well, I mean...
Arbar is underfueled.
Is he? That's interesting. Because I found it difficult to save. Found it difficult to save fuel around this track, to be honest.
Yeah, all you had to do was go into lean in the S's. Even that wouldn't help.
No, it didn't. In the meantime, Baker all over the back of Fenrique, trying it round the outside of Casio Triangle, which turns into the inside line for the exit of the chicane. Let's find the word. Alps pit. Alps pit. Where will he come out?
We've got strings around.
Oh no. They pit for the yards.
Why?
Oh no.
Oh, he's mediums.
No, I'm on about Grugrux King.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Blanca's also pit for the medium tyre. Alp has come out with some very clean air, so that'll be nice for him. Meantime, Flip-Flop Fish has actually caught up to the back of Juventus quite quickly. Flip-Flop Fish in a very good position. Actually, well, he had a moment in that race where he lost about half the track's positions.
Icon is on.
Yeah, we will start to see some pit stops about now. And
Fenrique, who needs to come in, but he's done well to hold Baker behind.
He has done well, but he just needs to pit, man. In the meantime, Flip-Flop Fish trying it round the outside of 130R. Will he make it stick? Turns into the inside of Casino. Yeah, beautiful. It's beautiful. Who's up the what? Of the what? Of the who?
Baker's up the inside of one. Went up the inside of 130R.
Nice from Baker. And Fenrique's in. Enrique should have done that earlier, in my opinion.
Drew King's retired in the pit lane.
Drew Brooks.
That's unfortunate for the man.
Drew! You're the king of safety car restarts, man! What are you doing? Did you not watch qualifying? Oh, nightmare. In the meantime, flip-flop. The two Williams are interestingly still out on track. Not one of them has pit yet.
RageCon has jumped Fenrique in the pit lane.
Has he? Oh.
Yes.
So he has. Interesting.
Oh, it was the wing change.
It was the wing change, yeah. I was wondering because I didn't think RageCon was that close to Fenrique.
No. The blank is also ahead of him now as well.
Anyway, Juventus is 9 seconds behind net P1 of Alp.
Wow.
Well, indeed. Arbar in a very good position, though, it has to be said. P3 on the mediums, right behind Baker, who is on the soft tyre and will have to pit, along with Flip-Flop Fish.
Mitch is now in some clean air for once.
Mitch is in some clean air and is approaching quite quickly the back of the Alfa Romeo driver. Let's move to Element 10 and You See Me Flying, who are having a great battle in the midfield, it has to be said.
Double stack at Williams.
Oh, we've had a double stack at Williams. You know all about that, don't you, Titchy?
How long is it going to hold him up for?
And Element 10 staying out. Feels like maybe you can get the overcut on You See Me Flying. Have to see how that goes.
It didn't hold him up at all.
Really?
Straight in and out. Perfectly timed. Yeah, I think there was enough of a gap.
That's incredible.
They've planned that to perfection.
That is beautiful. Respect to them. Oh. So everyone apart from Element 10 and Big Slater is on the medium tyre at this point.
Yeah.
Element 10, I find it interesting, he stayed out on the softs and he will be holding up Alp as well.
Can he hold him up for long?
What's incredible is Alp is already looking down at Mitch and Arbar. Yeah. And they've not even made a pit stop yet. Someone stop this man.
He's incredible.
Yep, Flip-Flop Fish and Juventus need to work together. It has been said in chat. And, I mean, they're right, if they want any chance of catching Alp, it has to be said.
Blades, love that.
Yeah.
I'm glad Cookie's found a comms partner.
It's because he doesn't talk much, he just leads me to it and then says things like that needs to be said. Element 10 stayed out again! What's he doing?
Up the inside of him.
Surely you've got to fit there. Out up the inside, making easy work of the Red Bull driver with DRS, of course, and the much preferred tyre. RageCon picking up 3 seconds for corner cutting. You don't want to see that. Yeah, that's a very good point. Fenrique could be looking to make a move up the inside of the McLaren driver, who doesn't have any RS. Let's have a look at Fenrique's ERS situation. He's got a lot. So, Fenrique very much on the front foot. He's getting very close to the back of the McLaren. No, he's getting held up, it must be said, by the McLaren driver. Fenrique is second in the standings. Oh, and that won't help. 3 seconds for cutting the first egg nut. In the meantime, Alp has got within DRS range of Mitch. Alp is on the quicker tyre. So
10's already 2 seconds behind him.
Yeah, Element 10. I think he's left it too late for the pit stops there.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch locks up.
Mitch locks up, going his Casio triangle. Does Element 10 pit? No, I don't know what he's doing. The pits are there. He might have forgot where the pits were.
His icons just flashed up to tell him to go in.
That's incredible. In the meantime, we completely missed Alp going up the inside of Mitch into turn 1.
Enrique getting past Radcon.
To take P2, and I mean, if Alp doesn't win this, it'll be to the standards of me bottling it in Spain. Let's be honest.
He should be chasing down that fastest lap that he already has.
Yeah. Enrique has got past Radcon, so that has unleashed him to go hunt down Baker, who is in P8.
Field looking pretty spread at the minute.
Very spread. No battles going on at the moment. I'm just interested to see if Element 10 will actually pit this race. Because those softs have got to be crying.
He's going for the soft strategy, I can see it.
I've been dreaming this moment.
This is your time. I reckon he's coming in this lap.
I hope so. I thought it'd be a couple laps ago, to be honest. It'll also be actually, let's have a look.
Where he'll come out.
You see me flying is a long way behind, so he might have just done an incredible overcut here, to be honest. He is coming in.
Slows it down in time.
Slows it down in time. Very important. You do not want to be getting a 5-second penalty. Let's see where he comes out. Quick pit stop there. No issues. Everyone on the medium tyre now, apart from Big Slayer, who... Did he get...
Wait, what?
I'm just thinking. Anyway, Element 10 is out ahead of You See Me Flying. Quite comfortably, actually. I don't know what's happened to You See Me Flying. He must have made some sort of error. Or he was just holding Element 10 up that much. In the meantime, we've got a battle, and it's Arbar against Alp. With this fight, Mitch could move closer to Arbar, who is, like you said, his direct competitor in terms of strategy. Both drivers as well are quite close in the driver's standings in the battle for P2. So Alp, who doesn't have much ERS, it has to be said. Both drivers running at about 30%. Can't look for a move into 130R, however, looks around the outside into Casio Triangle. Can't get it done.
Good defending.
Good defending from Arbar indeed. However, now Alp has the DRS. Arbar runs wide slightly. And Alp up the inside gets the move done before the first curve. And easy, has to be said, for Alp at the moment. So, Element 10 on the much fresher set of medium tyres after staying out for so long. Fenrique going up the inside of Baker, working his way up through the field. Now got a decent gap to Lopez to hunt down, a 7.2 seconds, and Lopez is no slouch, so that will be difficult for Fenrique to gain.
I'm just trying to figure out where Arbar and Mitch will feed back in.
Yeah, you get on that. I'll have a look at Element 10 and Blanc. Element 10 certainly looks to have the pace over Blanc. He is on the much fresher rubber, as I said before, after his very long stint on the softs. Saying that, I think I was planning on pitting about lap 10 for my race, so it's not. He went to lap 11. It was just the way everyone pit.
He went to 12.
Oh, did he? Oh, right, never mind. I lied. Blanc
It's only one more lap.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when I think it tells you to pit.
No, I think I've been getting lap 10 for my recommended.
You clearly burn the tyres too quickly.
I do, that is a trait I have. I think my setups are insane for tyre work, because they're just quality setups, to be honest.
TT.
Yeah, TT, just, yeah, get the fastest guy set up. Louis Welch, he's my guy for setups.
Shout out.
Shout out to Louis Welch. Just in case he's watching. Anyway, Element 10, 5 temps down, going down the DRS straight, looking for a move up the inside. No, he doesn't, backs out of it wisely. as I found out you should do.
Pretty early on.
Yeah, very early on, about lap 5. This is actually the only battle on track at the moment. Fenrique has gained 2 seconds on Lopez since we last spoke about it. That's insane.
Arbar and Mitchell feed out around Baker at the
Arbar
moment.
and Mitch, they'll be looking to come in at maybe a lap, round about lap 20. No, they won't.
No, I think you can
I'd say
come
about
earlier
lap
than
17 or
Yeah.
18 because of the lower fuel load in the car. Tyre wear won't be as prominent, so you can drag those tyres out a slight bit longer.
Element 10.
Element
The
10
inside
on,
a spoon. Oh,
up the inside of Spoon.
blank.
Which-
Got out of shape, I think.
yeah. I missed it, I'm not gonna lie. We've noticed
Not gonna
it
lie.
as a weak area for Blanc after his incredible save early on in the race. And Element 10 now proceeds to get onto the back of Raidcon in the next few laps. Element 10's looking strong actually after the late pitch stop.
Yeah,
Looking good on those medium tyres.
they are fresher.
They are fresher. That is
3-4
for
laps
sure.
fresher.
Who should we go on board with? There is literally nothing going on. We're now just waiting for Arbar and Mitch to pit. Mitch and Arbar did start 15th and 16th, and now they're 2nd and 3rd. However, are yet to make a pit stop. Mitch has gained about 5 tenths on Arbar since Alp overtook him. So it looks like Mitch is better on these old mediums. Oh god.
I'm just watching on board without.
Yeah.
Show me how I should be driving.
Yeah, should we see how we should be driving? Or is it
Yeah.
just... Should we do a lap with Alp?
Yeah, do it. He's just starting it now.
I forgot to change to Alp, so that's a bit awkward. There we go. Let's do a lap with Alp. Let's watch him do a lap. Very smooth through there, has to be said. No mistakes, I'm gonna guess, through the S section. God, it'd be terrible if he crashes here.
Worst commentator's curse in the world.
Dom, I think the pit window for Mitch and Arbar will be probably around about lap 17 to lap 20. Any later than that, I think you're leaving it too late. Because the softs do not really... They're a good race tyre, the softs, actually.
Any time from now.
Any time from now. Anyway, in the
Next couple of
meantime, Alp looking very nice through there. Back end stepping out a little bit, but won't affect him too much. Coming down the long right-hander. I should probably put the UI on so I can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Mitch is gaining on Arbar, has to be said. Anyway, Alp using all the track limits there to gain the best exit he can down the back straight.
Would it be worth Mitch coming in now for the undercut?
You are in the pit window. I'd probably pit now, to be honest. I
Yeah.
think those softs,
Coming in now.
they keep the pace very well.
Yeah.
And Alp through the last few corners, no mistakes made. And across the line, it's a good lap from Alp.
Oh.
Must be
Arbar's
said.
grumped in, they both come in.
Both come in.
Arbar.
Oh, Mitch locking
Mitch
up.
just about got it.
Just. Oh,
Another race in the pit lane.
there. So will they come out? Where did you say they come out?
Around Baker, I said. She's coming
Around
around
Baker.
the last curve.
Fenrique's passed. Baker.
Here he is, he's coming.
Here he is. He's going to be tight with Arbar. I think he's going to get round him though. And he
Yeah,
does.
there he goes.
Not what Arbar would have wanted to have. With Mitch on his tail, it would have been good to get a car in between the two of them. I'm going to get out of this view. I just completely forgot we were on board still. So yeah, now let's see how quickly Arbar can get past Baker. Arbar, of course, on the softer compound of tyre, which is the faster of the 3 sets. in use for this track.
Yep.
So will Arbar look for a move up the inside of Kobayashi curve? No, he will not.
He's got a good run.
He has indeed.
That spoon, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's a very risky overtaking zone. It's a bit like the first turn, actually.
Yeah. We've seen a Verstappen and Vettel incident.
The natural line is... Oh no! And I know where that is.
Oh, Baker's
Baker's all over the grass. And that is very defensive from Baker. But Arbar round the outside and
Mitch as well.
Mitch up the inside of the Casio triangle, trying to follow Arbar through, and he has done successfully. Now Arbar won't have DRS, and Mitch will. And Mitch has more, by far the superior ERS over Arbar. So Mitch trying to get the move done as quick as possibly on Arbar. Oh, round the outside of Arbar. Arbar going on the grass for a second there, being as tight as he could into the turn.
And Arbar's under fuel, which isn't going to help now.
It's not going to help. It would have helped at the start of the race, however, now he's going to have to be on fuel saving mode. Mitch is going to try and extend the gap between him and Arbar and hunt down the Mercedes of Fenrique. Fenrique is a very quick driver. He is no longer last. To be fair to Slater, he has been catching Bod Hodge for most of this race, just showing the pace he has, Slater. Because those hard tyres are not a good tyre. We'll give him a bit of pity stream time, it should be said. So yeah, it's unfortunate for Slater, that jump start. Alp just showing off the 130.4 on the medium tyre, 12 lap old mediums. Does have to be said for this race though, I found that the mediums just kept getting quicker and quicker.
Yes.
The less amount of... Because tyre wear is so low on this track, the rate of fuel consumption means that you can't just get quicker and quicker as the race goes on. So we should be seeing some faster and faster lap times from these drivers, especially these two who are battling for P6. Preferably need to be working together to get as many places as they can.
Keep together now.
That's hopefully what they are doing. Penalty situation, Titchy. Is there any?
I will sort that out for you now. Oh, probably don't need to know, but he's clean. Well, he's got 2 warnings.
2 warnings. Poor.
Flip-Flop Fish has a penalty and he's got 8 seconds, I believe.
8 seconds.
That's not going to help.
Oh yeah, he just got that 5-second penalty for it. Cutting the final chicane. Sector 3 yellow. Bodhod's gone.
Oh god, he was pushing on the softs.
He's pushing on the softs. VSC!
Oh, neutralised. That's not going to help Mitch and Arbar.
Will Flip-Flop Fish pit?
I would. He's there.
No, we're back. I think we're back to normal racing speed soon. Will anyone pit?
No.
How's that not a safety car, by the way? His car's in the middle of the track. Come on, game. Yeah, and we're back under normal racing conditions.
Back to the penalties. Juventus he has 1 warning.
1 warning. Good. Well done, that man. Doing well.
Lopez has a penalty and 1 warning.
Speaking of Lopez, he's coming under pressure of Fenrique, who has been hunting him down for the past, well, many laps, ever since he got past Baker. Fenrique's been going after Lopez. And I guess Mitch is clean.
I will let you know. He's like clean, or he's picked up 1 warning.
What? Poor.
Poor
So,
1 warning.
Penalty situation is Alp is no penalties. Flip-Flop Fish is 8 seconds, which will, well, it will be costly for him actually.
5 seconds, I don't know, I didn't see him. But if it's cut in the last corner, then it'll stick, I think.
Yeah, it's the first corner in the Casio triangle. It's deadly for penalties. In the meantime, that's me getting a community post. In the meantime, Fenrique is in DRS range of Lopez. So Lopez
slowing each other down.
under pressure, and yeah, they're not. I mean, the gap's gone up by a second. Yeah, so it's Fenrique. Fenrique couldn't even get close to the back of Lopez, interestingly enough. Down the main straight.
As it stands, Juventus is actually taking second place.
Oh, and Fenrique's gone up the inside of...
just...
I don't know what happened there, because Bonhod sent a message in. I looked down for 1 second and someone's making an overtake at Dunlop Curve. Wow. Okay, missed that. Got it on stream, but I missed it. Incredible overtake then from Fenrique. I don't actually know what happened.
I wasn't watching it.
That's insane. I just wasn't expecting a move.
Yeah. Flip-flop Fish is almost out of the penalty range.
He is. Flip-flop Fish pushing to get out of penalty range.
Out with the fastest lap.
Again, nice, well done. Flip-flop Fish getting a bit twitchy over.
Now the gap is starting to come down.
Yeah, it is. Now that Fenrique's overtaken Lopez, I think it just shows the pace of Fenrique. Yeah. He is P2 in the Drivers' Championship standings.
Can he catch the back of Juventus?
I think he can, you know, I think he can. Juventus will be looking behind him and seeing the silver arrow of Fenrique. He'll be trembling, I think, knowing how fast he is.
Fenrique is another warning off. A second penalty then.
He is.
Juventus only has the one warning.
He has to be careful, Fenrique, not to pick up another penalty. Juventus, though, is no slouch and is... Oh my god, I thought Fenrique went. I think the back end just ran out. He lost half a second, so the back end definitely stepped out, but I thought he full on went. Oh my god. Anyway, Mitch and Arbar have gained about 2 seconds on Lopez, who in turn has kept up with Fenrique, to be fair to him. And interestingly, I didn't even see this, Blank has kept up with Element 10. Element 10 not making as much progress through the field as I thought he would. Dom is asking a very, very good question. How did he save that? Because the way his car went then, I thought he was going straight into the wall. Oh! In the meantime, I think Perry just went for a lunge up the inside of You See Me Flying into Spoon, because You See Me Flying went wide and Perry seemed to have let him back through. Perry on 21 lap old mediums.
Yeah, he came in.
They're older tyres than Slater's. Slater will be kicking himself if Perry gets to the end here on the medium tyres, knowing that Slater could have still been in contention.
I think they can last the whole race.
Yeah, I think they can. You just have to hold on to them
a little bit.
Yeah. Fenrique is within half a second of Juventus, though. Fenrique will be looking to get into P3 as quick as possible so he can generate a gap of 3 seconds to make the position stick, essentially. Another interesting part is that Mitch is now outside of DRS range of Arbar. So Mitch can hopefully pull away and maybe get to the back of Lopez.
What does he need? Lopez has 3 seconds.
So essentially that gap is only 2.2 seconds for position.
Enrique is still sort of dragging Lopez along.
He is, and Lopez might even get...
DRS open.
I don't know. I don't think... Did he have it? Or did...
Yeah, he had DRS. Didn't open it though.
Right. Oh, it might have been... Might have had a broken DRS.
Oh, maybe. Enrique is round.
The battle for ninth is heating up. Element 10 has caught up. So, and Element 10 up the inside.
Good move.
And it's a good move. It's good respectful driving from the two of them. Raycon is a bit of a veteran now in contest of speed.
He is. Still going strong.
Slater's pit, probably to try and set fastest lap.
Yeah, off someone.
And interestingly,
End up laps the way he's going.
I think I might have said interestingly about 40,000 times during the stream.
Oh, well, you say something different every week.
I know, yeah.
Sausage curb, that was a good one.
Sausage curb.
That week.
It was all over the back of. Was it China?
Yeah. At least it's something different every week.
It is. I'm going to run out of words eventually. I only know about 14.
Mitch needs one more second to gain. To get
does,
fifth place.
and I think he might do it. The battle for third, though, is really heating up because Juventus has managed to stay within DRS range of Fenrique and maybe go for an attack. Lopez as well is being dragged along by these two. But these two battling, Juventus slightly wide into the first curve. Great name. Still stand by it.
This does mean Juventus is keeping the podium as it stands.
It does. It also means... Well, it doesn't mean anything. Don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. I was actually going to switch over to Raidcon and Blank battling for the final points paying position. Also, Perry getting a move done down the pit straight on You See Me Flying before the first curve was necessary.
Alp is getting ready. He's got nearly 100% of zeros.
Alp's getting ready for a flyer.
With Big Slater behind him doing the same.
Yeah. Both drivers gonna go for fastest lap. However, we won't be able to watch because of this battle. Yeah, because interesting stuff. The battle for third. I'm hoping something happens. I'm gonna stick with it. I have faith.
Yeah.
They are all in DRS range, but just like on the edge.
Yeah, I don't think
much is going to happen unless there's a mistake made. However, Juventus is still within... Well, I don't think Juventus is going to go for a move. However, Lopez... Has he got any penalties? I think he has, hasn't he? Yeah.
3 seconds, yeah. Which means Mitch is only just... he's about 4 tenths off.
Yeah,
half a second he needs to gain on this final lap on Lopez.
You sure? You know, it's a full second, isn't it?
Yeah, full second, my bad.
Yeah, you're bad.
Now it's 8 tenths.
Now it's 8 tenths. And has Juventus made a mistake? He's dropped off the back of Fenrique.
I think Fenrique's just pulled away.
Well, Lopez caught up to him slightly. You're going to have to let me know about Alp. Oh, and Blank's got Raidcon. And I think Raid made a mistake in the S section. I think he was feeling the pressure of Blank.
Alp is coming round to the final chicane now.
Oh my god. Alright. Alp rounds the last curve. And will he set fastest lap? Of course he will. What?
Nicks it off him.
Nicks it off him by about 5 tenths, but Alp with a dominant performance again. Grand Slam is gone, unfortunately. Flip-flop fish P2. Fenrique rounds the last turn to make it P3 on track, however, penalties-wise. It's P4. Juventus jumps him to get the final podium position of P3. Lopez on debut with a respectable P5. Mitch P6. Arbar P7. Both them two doing well from back of the grid. Baker P8 on track. And in final standings,
Oh, Raycon jumps out.
Element 10, P9, Blank finishing P11 after penalties, with Raycon jumping into P10, Perry in P12, and you see me flying in P13 with Big Slater P14. The two retirements were Bod Hod and Grugrux King, who retired in the pits. So there is your winner, and there is the podium of Alp. What a surprise. Oh my god. It's Prost.
Driver of the day, guys.
Prost, driver of the day. Good point. Driver of the day, lads. Get it voting. To be honest, I don't even know. You got the 2-spell award. That's always important.
Don't know. I haven't looked at the
Quite a lot of people.
Yeah.
Alp, Juventus, Mitch, Arbar and Baker, I think, all got the 2-spell award.
Right.
So well in those drivers.
Who is the driver of the day? Anyone?
So we've got 1 vote for Fenrique. 1 vote for Juventus. I think I'm going to have to go Juventus, to be honest. Podium position. Good drive from P7 on the grid. Mitch and Arbar as well, special mention. Starting P16 and P15 on grid, making their ways up to 6th and 7th. So do you want to get inviting Alp, Flip Flop Fish and Juventus? And we shall start the interviews, which will be fun. Do you want to do the interviews? I think you can do the interviews tonight. Get a bit of practice in.
Get a bit of practice in.
Bit of practice in for next season.
Don't tell anyone.
Sorry, for next race I meant. Nailed it. All this talking makes me really hungry. Really does. So we shall
Been invited.
Yeah, the drivers have been invited. You finished in the top 3. So that is Alp in P1, Juventus P3, and Flip Flop Fish in P2. I don't know why I've done it in that order, but we'll go with it.
Yeah. Go for that.
That's
Just
the first question there for Alp.
Make sure we get the.
Okay.
That's one in.
That's yeah. Right. Have you got your voice shared, or are we just getting deafened?
Yeah.
Make sure your voice is shared, because otherwise I just sound like an idiot like last week.
Yeah, and me this time as well.
Yeah, and you actually, you're leading them. Just right, go in the party. Yeah, go in the party, and then it's like
Party settings.
Settings.
Allow voice to be shared.
Yeah, and then just do it always allow, because I mean,
You're gonna be here a lot.
yeah,
I can see it now.
yeah. DK, we're working on it. Juventus voice shared.
Yep.
Nice. Alp, if you don't have your voice shared at this point, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're always here, mate.
He doesn't have much to say anyway, so.
I know. So
Does anybody really need to hear anything?
we shall start with. Actually, you're doing the interviews. What am I doing? Go on, Titchy, go with it.
Great drive. Wing damage early on.
No, wait.
That was Enrique, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Carry on. You did well to fight your way through. I'm thinking of the wrong guy already.
Yeah,
Already
no,
nailed
don't
it.
worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
no, great drive up to third.
Yeah,
All your
no, the quality was a bit shaky for sure. I was really hoping on rain today. But P7 I think off the grid, and just a really rough quali, bit of traffic in the way, but all fair in the end. And I think it's 28.5, so wasn't competitive. I knew these guys were going to be in the 27s, and first lap, I just try to do my best, keep my front nose clean, and pick up as many positions as possible. And it was a little battle with Fish and the new guy. Sorry, I forgot his name already. But yeah, it was a great. Sorry, Lopez. That's who it was. It was a great little battle, and I was just trying to manage. And then Fenrique came back to the field, but I asked Jeff what the penalty situation was. Everything seemed pretty good, so I just stayed clean and kept my head down. So it's been a while since I've been back here. I've been on some bad form, but it's a good little confidence boost. So congrats to Fish and Alp.
Good job. On to Flip Flop Fish.
Hi.
Another podium.
Yeah, wasn't the greatest race to start off with. Quality was awful. I mean, I spun. I was up 2/10 on my best.
Everyone was having a nightmare in qualifying, honestly.
Yeah. I accidentally picked my time trial setup, so I was like dying at the beginning. I had no grip. Picked up 3 warnings in 1 lap on lap 2.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah, I had 2 warnings in my
Picking up a
previous
penalty
6
on a
league
record
races.
pace.
Don't worry, mate.
I know.
Special mention for that effort.
And then Juventus comes by, and I'm down behind. You see me flying. I'm thinking, what else could go wrong? But I kept my head down, and I got through these guys, past Juventus around the outside of 130R.
Yeah,
Then I was a bit worried after the pit stops when I overcut him, and he was still right behind me after 1 lap. I was worried he was going to stay with me, but I got away from him, got the 3-second gap I needed, and then I got some bull 5-second time penalty for barely cutting the final chicane.
We
then I really
didn't
started
actually see
panicking.
that.
Yeah,
We didn't say it,
When
but we
Fenrique-
noticed it, and it got a special
Yeah,
mention.
when Fenrique started coming, I was like, oh no, he's gonna get second. I didn't realize he had that.
Yeah, he had damage at the start.
Yeah, it
Fenrique.
wasn't the greatest race, but still P2.
Got to P2. Good result.
Yeah,
One better than last week, so hopefully you'll be challenging
Next week.
our alien that is in the Americas tier.
wait, what race is next week?
It
Baku.
is Baku.
Ooh, I'm good at there.
Yeah.
I did a 37.3.
Let's hope
in
Alp
August.
is terrible. We're
Well, let's
getting
not
bored
hope
now,
that
Alp.
Alp, you're almost winning the championship already.
Yeah.
But what can you say about today? It seems pretty easy.
It was a calm race. I enjoyed driving around. Flying wasn't ideal. I'd like to apologize to one of the gents for completely ruining his life.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, that's going to be a 30-second penalty.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, you got the Grand Slam taken off you right at the last after getting it as well.
Yeah,
5 weeks later.
I spent the entire second stint making sure I had the fastest lap, but then
Yeah.
right as I crossed the line, slightly at 29.5. I was quite annoyed. But yeah, it is what it is.
It is indeed.
Yeah, you should have put it under the VSC to make it interesting.
Yeah. Come on.
I don't know how it wasn't a full safety car.
I know, Bodhod was in
I
the
was gonna
middle of the
die
track.
with my penalties.
Oh, would have been beautiful. Would have made the
No,
race
it wouldn't have
incredible. It would have been amazing. So,
Do it
Juventus,
for the
you
stream,
did
guys.
get
Come on.
driver of the day for your great
Oh, thank you.
display, I guess.
Thank you, guys.
It was 1 vote.
Okay. Well, I don't feel that special anymore. I'll take it though.
Actually, no, it was 2. It was me and Arbar.
Oh, beautiful.
So, yeah, good racing, lads, and we'll leave it there. I'll just leave us with the next race is at Azerbaijan, Baku, which will be on a Monday night at 10 p.m. GMT time. That will be tier 3, the slowest drivers in COS, and I'm involved.
Tier 3, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But always a great race. Always stuff going on there.
Safety cars galore. Can't wait.
Yeah, you'll love to see it. Tuesday night we'll be Baku again. It's all going to be Baku. I'm not going to carry on saying that. 10 o'clock again. Tier 2. That's always very tight racing in that tier.
Big title fight.
A great title fight going on between 3 drivers. Tier 1 on Wednesday, 8 o'clock. The fastest of the contest of speed drivers and the best.
Title will be wrapped up there as well.
Title could be wrapped up there as well. And then next week at the same time back again here with the Americas tier. Never disappoints. Alp unfortunately is way too quick, needs to slow down. But other than that, it's great racing. Alp slow down. So I'll leave it with a bye from me. Titchy, do you want to say bye?
Goodbye.
Juventus, a bye.
Goodbye.
Flip Flop Fish, a bye.
Take a quality band next race, Alp. Bye.
Thank you. Alp, a bye.
See you guys.
Alright, I said bye, but see you guys works. And yeah, goodbye.